Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to make this beeswax lavender candle DIY with the mold, and it's going to be awesome. These are all the ingredients I am using. You will need a large pot of water. Make sure you fill it up halfway with water and turn it to a high heat on your stove. And while you're waiting for that to boil, go ahead and get your candle mold out and get a wick and pull it through the hole that's at the bottom. Pull all the way through to the top. And I need you to tape down the bottom because the wax will pour out if you don't tape this part. So make sure it's secure and taped. And you're gonna need your wick straight. So I am just using a basic knife, plastic knife, and I'm taping the wick to the knife, which saves you a lot of money on stuff. Now you will need a pot meant for melting candle wax. Go ahead and pour in 16 ounces of beeswax. Then add in a half cup of coconut oil and then place it into your boiling water. That's gonna be like a warm bath for it. This will melt the wax quickly. Now go ahead and let that melt away, and you can stir this occasionally using a wooden spoon or metal, which I'm using, but be very careful. You might need to use an oven mitt so you don't burn your hand, and keep stirring it occasionally. And you can not stir it for a few minutes too, so that way it can melt by itself. Wax will melt by itself and you don't need to mix it the whole time. I'm using a ½ ounce of an oil scented to make it smell like an ocean scent. You can use 12 millimeters of essential oil of any kind you want. Go ahead and pour in lavender flowers or whatever flowers you want to add in, and just mix it very little. And go ahead and add in your extra flowers from the bag to the bottom of your candle mold. This will help it not stick as much. Now go ahead and pour all your beeswax in there. Get it? Beeswax. Go ahead and pour that in there. It smells amazing, by the way. And go ahead and put something on the bottom underneath so you don't burn your hand, or use oven mitts, and place it into your freezer for 5 minutes only. And then after the 5 minutes is up, go ahead and pull it out, and then I want you to place it into your refrigerator now for 24 minutes. After 24 minutes is up, it should be hard at the top, and the bottom, if anything came through the bottom, it should be hard as well. Go ahead and place that on the counter and let it cool down much longer because the middle is still warm. After many hours of it sitting out, it is completely cooled down and it's not warm to touch. It should be about room temperature, that's all. Now, you could try to take this out of the mold. So start banging the sides onto a counter or a hard surface. You can also take something sharp like a knife and kind of cut out the edges so it gives it that slip out mode so it can easily slip out. Start hitting hard on the sides, extremely hard, and keep banging because this will keep it coming out of the mold because it's very tightly stuck in there. And then just keep hitting it some more, and eventually when you see some of it come out, you can just use your hands and pull it right out. And make sure you cut your wick off, and go ahead and light it with a lighter and enjoy it and show it off and just enjoy that beautiful smell. There you have it. It wasn't that hard. It was super fun and enjoyable. Would make beautiful presents. If you have any questions, reach me on Instagram or Facebook and I'll be so happy to answer.